What's going on, guys? Gitchy1230 here with episode 47 of GTA 5 Talk, and today's topic was submitted by Omar Ghali, and he said, "Hey Gitchy1230, can you talk about jobs, like going into a random store and asking for a job and getting paid per hour while you were there, and maybe if you don't show up you'll get fired? Please talk about it, it would be so cool." And that was a top-rated comment with 53 thumbs up, and you know, to be honest guys, I've been getting this question for a long time and I just haven't covered it because I thought, you know, the possibility of a job, that's just silly, that's not gonna happen. I'm not going to do that. But you know what? I've been receiving that for just so long now, and it finally made top comment with 53 thumbs up. So I guess I've got to talk about it. That's what you guys want to hear, so that is what we're going to talk about today. So to start out, I'm pretty sure that in previous Grand Theft Autos, the closest thing to a real job was the taxi missions. You know, it was a lot like real life in that you took people from point A to point B and then they paid you. And you know, that was a fun little way to make some extra cash. But besides that, nothing is really standing out in my mind as, you know, kind of like a job in Grand Theft Auto. And I kind of think that there's a reason for that. But I'll get to that in a little bit. For now, why don't we brainstorm what kind of jobs could be in GTA 5? Because as we know, there are a whole bunch more activities now added to the game, a lot more things to do. And hypothetically, if jobs were to be in the game, that would add a lot of jobs. Let's say the golf course even. There's a now fully fleshed golf course with 18 holes. What if you could be like a ball boy, you know? You stood out in the green, whatever, and picked up lost balls and had to collect them. Or maybe we could apply for a job at a Burger Shot or an Up and Atom, you know, and then there's a whole food making minigame where it's, you know, take a bun, squirt on some mustard with the X button, squirt on some ketchup with the B button, put on some onions, blah blah blah. You know, it's like you could do something like that. Or also, let's say, a convenience store, kind of like a 7-Eleven type thing here in the United States, like a gas station kind of thing, where, you know, maybe you work the register, customers come up to you, hand you their groceries, you check them out, and, you know, just random convenience store activities like that. However, here's the problem that I have with this entire idea. Why would Rockstar really want to add this? You know, that wouldn't be very exciting, but then again, what job would be very exciting? You know, it's kind of like, we don't play Grand Theft Auto to play a full-time job that we could do in real life, you know? The idea of playing a video game is to get away from real life, you know? If I play a video game, I don't really want to play McDonald's Simulator 2013, you know? If I want to make a burger in real life, then I can apply at my local McDonald's and do that for hours on end. But, I don't know, in my opinion, the idea of a video game is just to do what you want, have freedom, do the things that you can't do in real life, you know? Why do we play racing simulators? Why do we play Call of Duty? Why do we play Grand Theft Auto? Because those are all things that, you know, we can't really do in real life. And once it is something that we can do in real life, and it's just kind of a day-to-day activity, well then suddenly it kind of loses its luster, you know? It's not as fun as it would have been. So, okay, don't get me wrong, part-time jobs in Grand Theft Auto 5 would be kind of cool, but the thing is, they would be like novelty. They would lose their luster very quickly. You would sit down at your local Burger Shot in-game, and then you would like learn to make your first burger, and maybe do that for like 15 minutes, but after that, you would realize, wow, this is repetitive and boring. Even if it does make you some chump change, whatever, but you would make way more money just going outside and killing somebody. So, it would have that whole novelty effect, and then once the novelty wore off, I just feel like that would be something that we would never really go back to, and that would just be a lot of wasted time from a development standpoint on Rockstar's behalf. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that there are much better ways that Rockstar can spend their time than to add these like part-time job minigames. You know, the idea and concept is kind of cool, and if it was in the game I wouldn't complain, but it's just not likely, and that's what it comes down to, you know? I'm not saying that some jobs won't be in the game, like the taxi missions might be back, where you can drive people from point A to point B and make some money off that. That would be cool. I'm totally in support of that. It was in previous Grand Theft Autos, and it was a nice little way to kind of get a, I guess, job and make some money. Or maybe, let's say, like hitman missions, where you have to go to somebody, they put a hit on somebody, and you are, of course, the hitman, and then you have to stealthily kill them by, you know, whatever means that is, whether it's sniping them from a rooftop or strangling them from behind, and then you can get paid once that job is completed. That would be another cool job, it would be fun, it would add something to the game. However, I just do not see these normal, everyday part-time jobs really adding anything, and for that reason, I feel that it is extremely unlikely to see part-time jobs like that added to the game. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble if you were excited for this. You know, there's always a chance that I could be wrong. However, I just strongly feel that we will not see just your idea of a, just a job, you know? So that's my opinion on the whole thing. Like I said, I could be wrong, but oh no, tell me what you guys think in the comments comments below, do you think there could still be jobs in the game? When I say jobs, of course, as I've been saying this whole video, I mean normal jobs, not like fun GTA jobs, but just your everyday job. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. And guys, the new trailer, the official final trailer, comes out tomorrow. Make sure you tune in for a breakdown of that, and I will talk to you guys later.